Dissociative fugue, formerly called a fugue state or psychogenic fugue, is a mental and behavioral disorder that is classified variously as dissociative disorder, a conversion disorder, and a somatic symptom disorder. The disorder is a rare psychiatric phenomenon characterized by reversible amnesia for one's identity, including the memories, personality, and other identifying characteristics of individuality. The state can last for days, months, or longer. Dissociative fugue usually involves unplanned travel or wandering, and is sometimes accompanied by establishment of a new identity and the inability to recall personal information prior to the presentation of symptoms. A doctor might suspect dissociative fugue when people seem confused about their identity or are puzzled about their past when confrontations challenge their new identity or absence of one. The doctors review symptoms and they perform a physical examination to exclude physical disorders that may contribute or cause memory loss. But sometimes, the fugue cannot be diagnosed until people return to their pre-fugue identity and are distressed to find themselves in unfamiliar circumstances, sometimes with awareness of lost time. This diagnosis is made retroactively when a doctor reviews the history and collects information that documents the circumstances before people left home and traveled with the establishment of an alternative life. Functional amnesia can be situation-specific, varying from all forms and variations of trauma, or generally violent experiences, with the person experiencing severe memory loss for a particular trauma. Unlike retrograde amnesia, which is popularly referred to simply as amnesia, this is a state where someone forgets events before brain damage. But dissociative amnesia is not due to the direct physiological effects of a substance or a neurological or other general medical condition. Instead, it is a complex neuropsychological process, and a person experiencing dissociative fugue may have recently experienced a reappearance of event or person representing an earlier life trauma. Symptoms of dissociative fugue are sudden, unexpected travel away from home or one's customary place of work, with the inability to recall the past, confusion about personal identity or the assumption of a new identity, and significant distress or impairment. Shirley Ardell Mason, born in 1923 and deceased in 1998, also known as Cybele, would disappear and then reappear with no recollection of what happened during the time span. She recalled being here and then not here, and having no identity of herself. It was claimed by her psychiatrist, Cornelia Wilbur, that she also had dissociative identity disorder. Jody Roberts, a reporter for the Tacoma News Tribune, disappeared in 1985, only to be found 12 years later in Sitka, Alaska, living under the name Jane D. Williams. While there were some initial suspicions that she had been faking amnesia, some experts have come to believe that she genuinely experienced a protracted fugue state. David Fitzpatrick, who had dissociative fugue disorder, was profiled in the UK On 5's television series Extraordinary People. He entered a fugue state on December 4th, 2005, and was working on regaining his entire life's memories at the time of his appearance in the episode of the documentary series. Hannah Oop, a teacher originally from Salem, Oregon, was given a diagnosis of dissociative fugue after she disappeared from her New York home in August 2008 and was rescued from the New York harbor 20 days later. News coverage at the time focused on her refusal to speak to detectives right after she was found, and the fact that she was checking her emails at Apple stores while she was missing. This coverage has since led to criticism of the often condemning and discrediting attitude toward dissociative conditions, and on September 3rd, 2013, she went into another fugue, disappearing from her new job as a teacher's assistant at Crossway Community Montessori in Kensington, Maryland. She was found unharmed September the 5th, 2013 in Wheaton, Maryland, and as of September the 14th, 2017, she was missing again and last seen near Sapphire Beach in her home in St. Thomas right before Hurricane Maria. 3 months later, her mother and a group of friends were searching for her in the Virgin Islands and surrounding areas. Jeff Ingram appeared in Denver in 2006 with no memory of his name or where he was from. After his appearance on national television to appeal for help identifying himself, his fiancée called Denver police identifying him, and this episode was diagnosed as dissociative fugue. As of December 2012, Ingram had experienced 3 incidents of amnesia in 1994, 2006, and 2007.